Good morning, everybody. Welcome. I'm just laughing because Bora Bora, I love you. Thank you so much. Wishing me a happy birthday later on this week or next week. And everybody, Butterfly Readings with Linda Kennedy. I love that. So, yeah, happy birthday to everybody this month. All the Leos coming in. So, and Cancers that were here. So, lots and lots of love to everybody. Anyway, hi, my name's Terry. This is Meditation Tribe. And what we do is we come in, we hold space for each other. If you've got anything going on that you want to talk about, if you want to talk about what you're doing this week, or if somebody's sick in particular, please let us know. And we do a healing group within the meditation, and we chat first and hold space and laugh. So mostly we laugh. Yeah. So and celebrate birthdays. So, oh my God, you still don't have internet, Bora Bora? Wow. Please don't. I'm grateful for the hellos. I miss everyone. Oh my God, we miss you so much, honey. Oh, lots of love. Um, okay, Alice. Terry, prayers for my daughter-in-law, Susan, recently had a stroke and the left side is blind. Left side is having a procedure on Friday. Oh, Alice, I'm so sorry to hear that. Her name is Susan, daughter-in-law. Okay, and left side stroke. Golly, it's amazing what they could do now, isn't it? So I sound like such an old lady when I say that, but but it is. And it's amazing. Like it'll be amazing next week what they can do. They're just got new stuff coming up every minute. So lots of love to you and your family, Alice. I'm sure your son um, is really upset. So do they have kids? Um, just lots and lots of love to your whole family, honey. So yeah, thank you, Barbara Berkman. Yeah, Barbie B, um, as we would say in Southern Missouri. Um, good morning, White Dragon. How are you? Good to see you. Hope everybody had a nice night. We had a lot of stuff going on with the dream show, so that was a lot of fun. And I'll tell you what, the energy was so big in that dream show that I didn't go to sleep until at least the crack of 11. So, which is rare for me. Yeah, right. Alice, I hope Kim is doing better. Yeah, we all hope Kim is doing better. Thank you for saying that, Paul. Um, she's she's amazing. Good morning, Ralph. How are you, sir? Good morning. I hope your leg is better, or your foot. And I don't know if you ever found out. I think it was a spider bite. It's on here somewhere. Ralph, spider bite. Yeah, on your foot. I hope if you need to, you go to the doctor. Oh my God, she's back. I was thinking about you this morning. Your social media detox ended. Teresa Ford. Didn't last long. Maybe next time I'll do better. I think it was quite impressive, Teresa Ford. What did it last, like 5 days? That's good for a Western person. And I hate to be East West, but in the East they do them for 10 days, the Vipassanas. So where you're quiet, you don't speak and you stay indoors primarily. Don't do much exercise. You just kind of are quiet and reflective for 10 days and silent. I have done a 6-day one before, but that's all I've ever done. And granted, it was not quite 6 days because we started at noon and I think we ended at 4 or something. So on the last day, but it was it was amazing. I don't know if you felt this, Teresa, but I felt like everything kind of opened up, like it started sparkling. Like you could really see the energy of the flowers, the energy of the trees, the energy of the birds. And I know that many of you here see that anyway, that energy around the elementals and the earth beings and the light beings. But But it really opens it up even more, I thought. So, oh, good. Kim is doing better in resting. I'm so glad to hear that. Hello, kind sir. How are you this morning, Richie? Good to see you, sir. Um, oh my gosh. Paul Freed, morning, Terry. Leaving Tuesday morning to the Grand Canyon. Sister is taking the whole family on a trip. Have to look it up today. Never saw it. Should be amazing. I've never been to the Grand Canyon either, Paul. Wow, that is so exciting. Is this your sister in Carolina? Um, this is going to be a lot of fun. How is Aunt Betsy, too? Let us know how Aunt Betsy is doing and tell her we said hello. And hello, Lillian. So, um, yeah, yeah, of course. Diana was on that, man. I don't know if, I'm not sure if Diana Oil Painter is here yet, but I think she met him. I don't know. She met a lot of people. That girl, she's amazing. Anyway, yeah, so sad. Really amazing person. Um, my son got to see him twice and he was thrilled. And I had no idea that he knew who he was, but pretty amazing. Yeah. Really interesting person, really interesting family, and the way that they hung out together, you know. And it was interesting. I think they were some of the first ones that did the reality TV and let the cameras in to see what was going on. So that was interesting. I don't know if you guys remember, I don't know if it was in the 70s or the 80s. There was a family, I think they were the first reality TV family. I think the parents wound up getting a divorce, but they were in California and they let the cameras in. And my mom kept saying, "That's not real. That's not real." She said, "People don't really live like that." Because they had a completely different lifestyle than we did. I mean, they were all going to Europe and doing all these things. And we were living in the suburbs and, you know, one car, 5 kids, blah, blah, blah. Lisa Davies, good morning, lovely. Good morning, tribe. Glad you're back, Teresa. Is anyone else feeling off today? My left ear has been ringing loudly all morning. And so it begins, Lisa. Your angels are talking to you. That's what I always feel like. They always come into my left ear. I don't know about anybody else. I mean, I can hear things with my right ear, but my left ear is really where I receive spirit. It's like my not my microphone, but my receiver. Paul Freed, yeah, loved Ozzy, right? Yeah, hello to everybody coming in, and anybody that's new here, thank you for coming in. The channel has reached 6,000 subscribers, so I'm like, whoa, where did that come from? And I'm so happy and thankful. So thank you all for being here. And I don't know if any of the new subscribers are here this morning, but if you are, welcome, welcome, welcome. And because we are doing meditations and healings, this is just for subscribers to speak. Otherwise, we have to watch for trolls coming in or people saying things during meditation. So that way we can devote all our energy to being here. Oh, you like the intro, Lisa? Thank you. I wasn't sure. It's just the one that StreamYard gives us, and it's so easy to do. and I know a lot of other people do intros, and I thought, well, I've been trying it with it and without it. So if I'm driving you crazy with it, let me know. Oh, Teresa's been having slight ear and jaw aches on my right side of my head, on and off for a couple of weeks. Comes and goes and doesn't last very long. Odd. Well, you know, the energy coming in, all this, I know we talk about the Schumann resonance every day, and I haven't looked at what our friend had to say today, either one of them, on the Schumann resonance. Stefan, or what's her name? It starts with an E, I think. Aaron. Aaron. I haven't looked for either one of them to see what they had to say, but there is so much energy coming in right now. So Yeah, it's going to affect your body in some way, um, especially when everybody here is so sensitive. So there will be something that you might feel. Um, you know, it's just I think being aware of it and aware of what's going on the planet as far as the Schumann resonance is good. That was a fun show, eh? Yeah, it was a really fun show last night. So I got there late, you guys. I was doing some channelings. Channeling's been off the wall. So if you've got something that you're working on, like if you're working on art or if you're working on your garden or whatever you're working on, use this energy that's coming in because it's a wallop. So and the channeling's just on fire right now. Anyway, I'm writing it all down and journaling it. And all of a sudden I looked up and I thought it was 3 o'clock in the afternoon and it was 5:40. And I'm always like it started at 6 o'clock my time, the show last night. And I'm always a half hour early to a show when I'm doing a group show so that I can make sure that everybody is okay and, the mics are working. Oh, Suzanne, good morning. Good to see you, dear. Oh, there she is. We've been worried about you, Sal. You're awake. Hello, my friends. How are the crickets today, Sal? Um, this is interesting. I won't talk about it unless you want to, though. Your crickets. So I'll take your lead, Sal. Good morning, beautiful Amy. How are you? Um, so I don't know what everybody wants to talk about. If we want to talk about energy today or just kind of see what everybody else is talking about. Excuse me, goodness. Paul Freed, the first record I ever bought was Black Sabbath's first record. Mom bought me a nice set of headphones later that week. Your mom was a smart woman, or is a smart woman, Teresa. I love that. Oh, good morning. How are you, Carolina? Lots of peace and grace to you, too. Thank you. Yeah, I've got a frog in my throat this morning. There's Auntie D. How you doing? Has anyone else been waking up around 3 a.m. with lots of energy? Ding, 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 ding. That's exactly when I woke up this morning, Auntie D. Second time this week. I've done that. I think I did it Monday too. And I woke up and then I turned on some meditation music and I went back to sleep for probably at least a half an hour, maybe 45 minutes. Interesting dreams too. There was some flooding going on, but it was very contained. Like in one spot, it was a big circle. In another spot, it was a big rectangle that was flooded. And there wasn't anything coming in or anything. So it was like coming from below or something. It was interesting. Yeah. Yeah, that 3 a.m. thing. Oh, okay. Your son has two kids, son and daughter. Yeah. They're going to be a lot of help with this, Alice. Um, hmm. Yeah. It feels like they're going to be so helpful. I don't know if they live in the same area or not, but this is going to come together with something. Sorry, I'm tsunami. I'm making a tsunami. That's what I call that when somebody throws a reading at you. But I was just kind of feeling her kids around her, Susan's kids. Even if they're not there physically, if they're out of town at school or something, it feels like, yeah, really around her. Oh my God, Lisa, every night for more than a year. Wow. For 5 days, Teresa? Oh, for 5 days you did the Vipassana, the quiet time for social media. That counts. Brenda T, good morning, sunshine. How are you? Tony Stokes, good to be joining in. Hello, madame, mademoiselle. So it's always interesting if you should call somebody madame, mademoiselle, or senorita, senora. Different countries. Like um, I used to use senora, and then I heard somebody else saying senorita, and I was like, "Well, that's got a ring to it." and nice. I think one's for somebody that's married, like Mrs. and Miss, but assuming that everyone is on the younger side, is kind of nice. So I switched that up. Kelly B, good morning. Good to see you. I hope you're feeling better. Um, Everybody's saying hello, hello, hello. There she is, the OG, Lauren. Hello, sunshine. How are you? Pamela Anderson, good morning. Let's see. Tony says, my search to find a home in the country goes on. I realized the house I was interested in is too small for Quebec. 6-month winters and too isolated. Nice. Yeah. Yeah. I'm still kind of looking too, Tony. I mean, just online. I'm not going to do anything for at least a year. So, but I'm watching. I'm kind of watching what's going on the planet. And I love my city, love, love, love it. But we do have crime and gunshots, and I figured, what if I change that story? And there was no crime or very little. So I'm trying to think about changing the energy here and what that would look like. Teresa, I feel less pressure on my nervous system. I don't shield energies very well. I thought it might help, and it did. Yeah, I bet it did. Well, we get so much energy from our phones and our laptops and our iPads. I mean, physical energy too, right? But it is really nice not to have it on. I was talking to my daughter. She goes to this club downtown, and it's called the Library. And it's in the West Bottoms, which are a bunch of old warehouses. They have a lot of antique shops and coffee houses there, and some really good live music venues. But this place has no sign on the outside, and you just have to know that it's there, and have walk in, and it's a quiet place, and mostly it's DJ music and stuff. They'll have a few live or acoustic sets in. Sometimes they have, I guess, a rock band or something, but it's pretty low key. Where was I going with this? I don't. Oh yeah, okay. So when you walk in, they take your phones and they put masking tape over it so that you can't film anything, and they don't want you really on your phone. So I think that's a good way to do something too. I mean, it's just for moments, right? But nice. Paul, of course you saw Ozzy once. I can imagine. Yeah. I don't, I think I did see Black Sabbath years and years ago, but I was probably just a kid and not really seeing it. Um, Anybody else see something just going by my window? Okay. We'll figure that out later. I think my big head's in the way. And I say my big head because I do have a big head. I have a big German head. Oh, Kelly, you're feeling exhausted? Yeah, relax, honey. You can be anything you want to be when you come here, you guys. If you want to cry, if you want to sleep, if you want to laugh, it's all up to you. Isn't that the way it is in life, though? Most benevolent outcome. Yeah, MBO. All right, let's see what else is going on down here. Suzanne, you've been feeling off too. Yeah. Oh, Teresa, have you looked at that Karina I mentioned? Oh, okay. I don't know anything about Karina either. Um, okay, Tony's waking up in the middle of the night too, last few weeks. And dun 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 dun. Thank you, ma'am. Annie Bear was on last night. Anybody that hasn't seen Annie on her channel, I'm sure you guys all have. But she came on the dream show to talk about her dream. It was amazing. Amazing dream. And any of you guys that want to come on, when you've got a long dream, it's probably a good idea. because I'm not real good. So it's not just me, I have to say, but sometimes if it's a long dream and I put it in StreamYard in the chat, invariably it'll either come in upside down, as in it doesn't start out at the beginning, it starts out at the end, because it'll break it into chunks. And it's kind of hard to find sometimes. So always feel free. I think that's a good idea. We should just make that rule right now. Bang, blanket. Um, oh, honey, Lisa, Sunday afternoon was terrible for me, trying to see if the Schumann has anything to do with it. Um, yeah, look at that. And look at Stefan Burns too, Lisa. I know Diana Oil Painter has an amazing channel. And she's the same way with that. It really does affect her physically. And sometimes they say it's because we're already in our light bodies. Like, I think I was talking yesterday, those of you that were here yesterday, about, our bodies are made up of 70% light. And they found out about this in the 1970s. So that this was the case. And kind of like they found out about Tesla years and years ago, right? And the power, the energy. We don't need electricity. We can do everything with what's already on the planet, the magnetic energy of the planet. And our bodies are filled with these protons that are light. And that's why I think the light coming in is so effective with healing when we use it for healing in our light bodies. But it also can be very sensitive to your body until you acclimate. So the more, I feel like for me, you guys tell me what you think, but I think that it helps a lot every time we go in and activate our light bodies to the light and activate every cell in our body to the light. I know I always feel like I've slept an additional 4 hours when I do that. And they say going into that beta, is it beta? I can't remember when your brain goes into that. It is like sleep. That meditation is just like sleep when you're going in there. Good morning, CJ. How are ya? Moving. Let me see. Hi, Annie Mary. You were sporting Rosie the Riveter vibes on the Dream Show. Yeah, she's strong, eh? Definitely. Yeah. Richie, how are you guys doing? Good to see you, sir. Oh my God, Paul, you are living the life here. Little Debbie cake coffee. Cake, love it. Do you like, what's your favorite, Paul, in the Little Debbies? Anybody else grow up with Little Debbies? When I was lucky, I had Little Debbies. My mom would bake, but she was from Germany, and it didn't have all the icing and stuff on it. It just had a little bit of powdered sugar sprinkled over it, usually. So it wasn't sweet like American sweets usually. A little different, but delicious. Don't get me wrong, we loved it. My dragon could be worse. Locusts. When I worked at the deli in Austin, my building got invaded by millions of black crickets once. Get out of town. That's a trip. Yeah. Can we add Kelly, Allie, and Keith? Their car broke down on the way home yesterday, and the tow truck canceled. They had delays. Good trip. Yeah, I've got them on here, and I got that email. I'm so sorry. But I do want to thank you for bringing that up, Annie, because I did want to send them some extra good juju today. And Carolyn, too. Carolyn and Peter both. They're going through a lot right now. Leslie, good morning, Madame, Mademoiselle. I think Mademoiselle feels better. Jen B, there she is. Jen B had an amazing dream last night. Hello, beautiful people. Love and light to you all. Terry, thank you so much for reading on my appearance on the Dream Show last night. I'm so thankful for the insight. Yeah, Jen B's having visions, and with winged ones. So a lot of you are working with the winged ones right now. It was really beautiful. Yeah, really, really interesting. Patricia, on the dream show, it came to me the connection between you talking about zero dimension and me purchasing a zero balance chair that I will use to sit in copper staked garden with pad and paper. Oh, wow. That's so cool. Yeah, that I think we're going to hear more and more people starting to talk about the zero dimension, the point of the beginning, primordial space, because I do feel like it's we think that we need to go into seventh dimension or eighth dimension or fifth or sixth, whatever. Even fourth is good, right? To get into our clairs and to be elevated and feel that dreamy space, nirvana, Zen, Ananda. And really, zero dimension is like super powerful. Annie Bear, hello. I was just saying that. Took me hours to get to sleep. Yeah, yeah. Lots of prayers for Allie and Keith. Yeah, they've been through a lot. And she put her dog down on Sunday. I think you guys know that. So Carmel, who was not had not been doing well. So it's a lot to be traveling and to lose somebody that's been a big part of your life. I think Carmel was there for 13 years, 12 or 13. And it's a really big deal. So, yeah. We used to call vacations experiences, family experiences, because it is an experience, isn't it? And sometimes it looks different than just sitting on a beach. Oh, this is interesting. Tony says, "Good morning, Annie Bear. I enjoy the photos and video you post on your YouTube channel. I recommend Annie Bear's channel to those that are not subscribed." Yeah, please subscribe to everybody here, you guys, Annie Bear in particular, but all of you. Also, if anybody gets a chance to see Jeff, Jeff comes in quite often, but he doesn't always say hello. I know that, Jeff. So, yeah, if you see Jeff, Tarot ass backwards too. He has an amazing channel. He's quite witty. So let's see. Ralph Anderson. Spider bite on my thigh is feeling better. Oh, it's on your thigh. I was thinking it was on your foot. Tribe energy is powerful. Thanks for the healing and energy, y'all. Good. I'm so glad. I hope your foot's good too. Yeah. Right? I love this, Leslie. Yeah, Tony Stokes, the right house will come along. Our intuition is obviously guiding you. Yeah, for years when we were in South Florida, we lived in Hawaii, and immediately when we moved to Hawaii, something happened with the Chinese and the Japanese went into a recession, and this was in the 90s, and so it was like we started a business and it went. So obviously it was not where we were supposed to land. So we moved to South Florida. And in South Florida, our business did really well, but we could not find a house. Like every time we'd go in to try to bid on a house, it would be gone. And I used to just cry. I was like, I'm just gonna. I would be walking through the neighborhood because we were renting a really cool house on the beach since we couldn't buy anything. And it wasn't a big fancy house. It was it was a cute house. And I was like, I'd be walking through and I'd picture myself laying on the on the grass on the yard and crying and pounding my fists to get out my frustrations. But we did finally find a really great house, and it took a long time. And it wound up being a different situation than we thought it would be. Since we were self-employed and had started a new business, we were able to find a house and actually get owner financing too. So maybe there's something going on with that, Tony. Somebody that's going to help out with that somehow. Yep. Good morning, beautiful Leah. How are you? We are stronger together. So much so, man. Yeah. Yeah, lots of energy here. So, oh, Denise, hello, lovely. Good morning, tribe. Just came in from watering the garden and was gifted with a beautiful owl feather. Why are so many owls coming in right now? It must be because we are so wise. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Um, let's see. Ready to return to nature. Yeah. I'm ready to return to nature, but I want nature to take care of itself. I'm kind of pardon me. I had a friend over yesterday and we did some readings and we went out to lunch, but we were both talking and she has a building downtown. They live in the top floor of it and their business is in below it. And I'm like, you know, I'm done with I'm not done with nature. I love nature. I'm just done with having to take care of grass or anything like that. I want to be somewhere where it either grows on its own or it's taken care of. Ooh, Terry, come to Pennsylvania. We could have tea time together and have our little Debbies and our little teas. I love that. I still buy little Debbies, I got to say, Paul. And like I'll buy them at Christmas time and Easter time, and every once in a while, I'll just pick up some zebra cakes and put them in the cupboard, and they're gone. Next thing I know, they're gone. Um, and I think my son really likes them, and every once in a while, my daughter does too. Beautiful Amy, how are you, my friend? 5G isn't good for us at all. Yeah, that's what they say. I was looking that up, and they said don't put your 5G phone around your plants; it'll kill them. I was like, okay, I don't need the 5G. Yeah, we have Google. Like we have Google. Um, Kansas City was one of the first cities. I think Kansas City and Austin were the first two cities that got the Google. And so the Google has been really good. Usually, well, it wasn't in the sunroom, was it? But usually it's quite nice. And we just upgraded the modems this year. And when they brought them in, they said, "Well, we can give you 5G." And I'm like, "Oh no." Actually, I was going to have it set up, and then I looked at it and I said, "Nope, don't want it." Um, okay, Patricia. Yesterday, first time in 6 days, the symptoms of fever, aches, and loss of appetite have not crept in later in the day. Crossing fingers that it is now history. Yeah, I wonder if all of us got something because a lot of us were having those hot flashes and the fevers and whatnot. Um, I've had a cough since Sedona, and you'll hear me clearing my throat a lot. I apologize for that, but that's been happening a lot, and I've been going through these guys. I have one at the ready, so I think this is a Ricola, but I'm going to go back to Whole Foods and get or Trader Joe's and get some better ones that have the Melaleuca. That's another party in your mouth, Melaleuca. Yeah, Denise McMillan, Lady of Wisdom. Oh, I like that. Yeah. Patricia, I have a copper pipe from plumbing. I'm going to put in the fairy garden now. Any pointers? Yeah. Yeah. Are you, um, Patricia, I would love to see pictures of that. Have you sent me pictures yet? If you haven't, please do. Okay, Paul, you have a great day at work. Yeah. Yeah. Have the best day and stay hydrated, right? Yeah. Today's supposed to be a little booger bear here in the Midwest. I think it's supposed to be 99 or 98 the next 3 days. So, and there she is, Rachel, the Wolf Girl Oracle, Dolly. Good morning, everyone. We have a big storm rolling through right now. I hope we don't lose power. I want to go live today. Yeah, Rachel goes live at 10 o'clock, 10 o'clock Central, I think, on Wednesdays. Did you used to do it on Thursdays, though, Dolly? I thought it was, oh, well, it doesn't matter. But yeah, good luck. We've had some big storms. We actually had quite a bit of flash flooding too. Um, Sadly, somebody did lose their life, and they found one woman up in a tree, and she'd been hanging there for 4 hours, holding onto the tree, and they saved her. So yeah, it's a lot. Love the blue being in the window today, Terry. Isn't it funny how they like to change colors? And today the blue is really blue, isn't it? Yet there is no blue light or anything out there, blue glass. It's hilarious how they do that. They like to have a party. Everybody does. It's I swear, you guys, I think the 33 trillion angels is particularly they like that. I mean, they've always liked coming in, like even before George came in and taught us about the 33 trillion angels, Reverend Saul. There were always a lot of beings in here, but man, once we started doing 33 trillion, it was just like Shazam. Paul, Ozzy said he should have died 1,000 times before, right? No, never liked him much. He was just too dark for my taste, but he was a good dad in the show. Yeah, I think his on air persona, he was truly himself. Didn't he bite a bat or a bird on stage? And he said he just did that. Wasn't really thinking he would or something, is what I heard. So interesting. Tony, Perseid, meteor shower from July 17th to August 24th, peaks around August 12th through the 13th. Southern Delta Aquarids around the same time, peaks around July 30th. Wow. I know I have been told by one of our astrologers, Ness, that the 24th is going to be really powerful, July 24th for Leos. So I know there's lots of Leos here with Leo suns, but a lot of you have a lot of Leo. And you know what? Use the energy. It doesn't matter what you are, really, right? If your intention is there to use the energy, you can use it. But particularly for Leos, it'll be an interesting time. Yeah. It was a fun dream show, wasn't it? Yeah. Um, okay, Patricia, Teresa Ford, I found my symptoms did come and go. That's not a party in my mouth. Symptoms. That's hard to say. Every morning I felt good, yet later came back in. I so understand that coming and going you are experiencing now. Lots of healing energy. Teresa Ford, I am putting you in our group healing. Young lady, mademoiselle. Yeah. Fever, flu symptoms. You know, my sister had something similar, and then my nephew was feeling okay, but everybody got the test, and nobody had the stuff. So heaven got livelier now. The Zoom man's soul is up there. Yeah, right? Yeah. Oh, Denise, you were awake till almost 12 and almost 4, then had to get up at 5. Yeah. I know. I'm very proud of us, Annie Bear. It's all about you guys, too. So there she is. Okay. Oh, Ozzy, not Zoo. I didn't know. I thought maybe he was a zoo man because of him and the bird. So, Diana, good morning, Terry and Tribal Dancers. Last night I misspoke. The lunar eclipse is not until September 7th. Hello, no focus yesterday. Um, couldn't tell that by the way you were reading, young lady. You were on it. So, as usual, Diana is on fire. Um, we were just talking about the energy coming in right now, Diana. Yeah. And how much it affects people. Um, and I know Diana really follows Stefan Burns and a lot of other people. She has not just that intuitive brain, but she also uses her science brain, which my science brain pitter patters, but Diana's can absorb and go into depth. So, hi, Play Love, remember. Yep. Okay, we are in a geomagnetic storm level 1, but so hard on us sensitives. Yeah. Yep. It's a hard one. Oh, thank God is that in the gods that today is chiropractor day. Yeah. Oh yeah, dragging it in the heat. Not to mention the solar blasts, right? Yeah, Leah. It's going to be a lot today. Pamela, Diana, the vibe was high last night. Sometimes it's hard to ground in the moment. It really is, and sometimes the tribe that comes in to the dream group is so powerful. I mean, everybody in the chat, um, just the way that you guys support each other, and it just keeps growing and growing and growing, and getting bigger and bigger. And just know that that dream show is electric. It's electric. I don't know why I'm singing this morning. So, okay, Teresa Ford, are you familiar with Medical Mike, Dr. Gale's partner of Ashtar Med One? He came to me and said he can help you. He helped my brother's severe headache go away. If so, call him in. Yeah, so this is an individual that works on one of the ships, Ashtar Medical One. And he works with Dr. Gale, and he works in the Solaris Healing Center with her as well, an entity, Teresa. So I think you are familiar with him. And I believe we're doing Solaris Healing Center not this Saturday, but the following Saturday. So, but anytime you guys, if you're not feeling well, I don't know why I don't say this more often now that I'm saying it here. Anytime you guys want to go in and you feel like you need an extra healing, that Solaris Healing Center, all you have to do is go into one of the past shows and you'll be sitting in that blue light. And it's a blue light healing center. So it is really an amazing space. It is a star system or a star. And it's where, I don't know if you call it a star or a ship, Paul. Anyway, it's an area where like the archangels, if they're not feeling well, or other entities that are not feeling well, come in. And I feel like it's also a space where we jump in and out of birthing, perhaps, when we come to a planet. So, which sounds weird, but I think that's what it is. Yes, Terry. It's all about the protons and ionization of them and our DNA with its reaction. We are the body electric. It's electric. I love that. What was that? The electric slide. Yeah. So if we think of that, maybe if we reframe our thing when we feel it coming in and we think about doing the electric slide and waving with it, it'll help. I don't know. Okay. All right. Well, let's get a meditation in and we'll get our day going. I know you guys all have big days planned. Barbara, how are you? Okay, Patricia says, I just got the chair and we'll start using it tomorrow. I also have a pop-up dome tent that I will be placing the chair in. Oh, that's a good idea. Then see what I get. Reiki, that kind of chair. Yeah. Oh, Teresa Ford. I always think of 0 point as the God singularity. Of course, that's outside of time and space, so it's unchanging, constant. Maybe others define it differently. No, I define it as I feel like it's like infinite potential. Teresa Ford, the more I channel into zero density, it is so infinite potential. Not only is it And it, of course, it's outside of time and space. Yes, yes, yes. In God's singularity. Yeah, creator. It's creation. And not only is it creation, it's transformation. So it's also like, if things are contracting, and the universe is always in constant motion, it's always growing. So, universes, the multiverse is always growing. So, eh, interesting, really interesting. Okay. All right. Isabel, I think I just saw you. Sorry. There's Jen B, Warrior Widow. Hello, lovely. Oh my God, Barbara. I forgot about ding dongs and snowballs. Those snowballs, and they were Barbie pink with coconut on them. Yeah, those were really good. What happened to Warrior Widow? I didn't see it. Um, oh, oh, honey, you've been really sick. 7 days of not eating, getting out of bed, 9 total. Oh, Warrior Widow. I'm putting you in, young lady. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, you thought you were going to die, and your daughter thought it was awesome. Yeah. Yeah. Well, we are going to take care of you today, young lady. Tony's having hot flashes. Feel like you're going through a second menopause. I think that happens, Tony. It's so has happened to me, especially at night. Gotcha in here. Anybody else need to be in the healing group? Um, oh, you feel normal today. Thank God I didn't look at my phone for a week. Yeah. Yeah. Prayers for your help. Oh, Manuka honey. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. Yeah, they have the Manuka. I think I got them at Costco. I got a huge pack of them. Manuka honey throat lozenges. They were really good. They were quite sweet. Um, oh, and you're getting hot flashes too, Auntie D. Okay, Auntie D. Interesting that so many of us are feeling this. Sal says, please be aware there's something called valley fever here in Arizona. One of the symptoms is a cough. Might want to read about it. Oh, thank you. Valley fever. I will look that up because it has been since I was in the desert in Arizona that I've had that cough. But it's not uncommon for it to wind up in my lungs. Things to wind up in my lungs. So, yeah. Okay. If anybody needs, everybody's talking about vortexes. Um, Terry, Goddess Pele keeps popping in. Maybe she needs something from the tribe. She seems a bit fierce with the flaming sword. We will put her in our prayers too. It's a beautiful thing when you pray for a goddess or a god or an archetype or an archangel. It's when we give energy to the energy beings, I always see them kind of laughing, like, oh, how sweet. But because a lot of people don't think to do that, I think. But it does really help. Hey, Isabel, right? Medical Mike is it, man. He is funny. Medical Mike is an interesting entity. Oh, okay. He's running a teaching center, a healing teaching center in your medical bay. Wow. Hi, Deb. Okay. Mangled Unicorn, good morning. I pray to Gaia. She's a bit sad. Yeah. Okay. Hi, Marby. All right. Well, let's get started at the crack of 50 minutes in. It seems to be our motto. So let's go ahead and take 3 deep breaths And if you're not feeling well and you can't do the breath work, you can always imagine you're doing it. And your body will respond. It will go into homeostasis. So um, just imagine you took 3 deep breaths. You inhaled through your nostrils and you exhaled through your mouth. Oftentimes, if we're going through fight or flight or not feeling well, we don't release all the way. Sometimes it's a lifetime thing. So making sure that you go ahead and exhale all the way down to your root chakra. Really letting things go. Releasing. Calling in 33 trillion angels today. Our ancestors, our descendants. Times 144,000 frequency. Feeling the energy as they all come in. Filling your rooms, your homes, your cars, wherever you are today. Walking in a bubble with you today. Not just protecting you, but giving you strength and a shield, perhaps, for some of the energy that comes in so that your body can accept it just the way it needs to today. Calling in Father Sky, Father Sun, allowing the angels to help with that, to get just the right amount of sun. And as the solar flares are coming in, notice a hat or an umbrella over your head, something, even tinfoil. Just imagine a space like a shield that goes over the top of your head, over your body, that adapts to what your body can feel, your physical form, and your energy bodies. Let's go right into our light bodies, crystalline energy. So our auric field goes out 50 to 150 feet on any given day, on any different chakra. So just acknowledging, we can call it in and we can expand it. You might even see it in different color ways and rainbows. You might even see around that your guides as they come in, your spirit guides, angels, how they interconnect with you. Sometimes they might be bringing you messages in through your left ear, your right ear, through your crown chakra, your throat chakra, healing the way we speak to ourselves and what we say to others, or opening that channel so that you can speak your truth clearly with love. Feeling that energy as they assist you with your heart, particularly your high heart. The space between your heart and your throat chakra. Shining your divinity, where we interconnect to the Creator and zero density, the Creator within us. So acknowledging how you feel today in your high heart, going into curiosity. When we hear things that are going on the planet this week, this month, this year, being able to adapt with our shields, aligning our energy to universal energy and watching, witnessing things happening on the planet with compassion and love for everyone. And today, we'll go ahead and send light and love and healing energy to Allie and Keith as they travel. Um, To Carolyn and Peter, lots of love. Mac, who's going in on the 30th. Estile's dog. For Warrior Widow and her family. For everybody's families. Your extended families, particularly those that you may not be getting along with right now. Sending love to anybody that we don't get along with. And their families. For Auntie Dee and Heidi. For Fatima, her husband's MRI and medical staff. For Rush, Mama Joyce, as she travels on and transitions, feeling her love and her softness. Her angels coming in. For Sally and the critters, all the critters everywhere, particularly the crickets and owls. For Kim Copeland, as she heals. For Alice and her daughter-in-law, Susan, and her left side, all her medical staff surrounding her. And I can really feel Kim and her angels here. For Teresa Ford, every one of us that's going through the fever and flu symptoms. For our Val, Illumination Portal. For Ralph and his spider bite. For Leah, her family. For Barbara. For Lauren, Lily's daughter, 28th birthday. For anybody who has transitions in their family, whether they're an animal or a human being in this lifetime. Noticing peace, serenity, and the power to go into rage when they need it, the power to go into grief if needed, and a softness of 33 trillion angels holding space for them. For our Fogo Pogo, Callie, she hasn't been here for a few days, so sending her extra soft light through the back of her heart space. For Patricia Hernandez and her sister Patty, my sister Patty too, I'll take that. Tony Stokes, her new house and her sister. For Bright Shiny Ray, her knee and foot. For Jazz and Mom, friends, gallbladder. For Tony Stokes, we haven't already said Tony. Let's see. For Richie in particular today. And Little Blue Lotus. Now, if I've left anybody out, Liz and Awe, I think I left Liz out, and Jen B. and Kelly B. So for everyone here and anybody that sees it sooner, walk into that circle of light, that healing circle, and allow your crystalline body to activate. Activating your crystal body, that space that goes around your auric field like a hologram, to all the energy in the universe, softly, gently. And walk in your body today, your angel body here, knowing you are this one, you are awakened. Feel that joy and excitement. Witness with compassion those on the planet, all over the planet, and those we may not be getting along with in particular. Compassion, equanimity, harmony. Coming back from our circle, noticing your auric field and your physical form. You guys are all great healers, so sending yourselves energy here, wherever it's needed on your body. And healing energy goes where it's needed. We don't even have to direct it. So just allow every cell in your body to accept that light. Breathe it in. And as you exhale, feel your body align. Feel your DNA, 13 strands of DNA, align with crystalline energy. Noticing our homes aligned with the crystalline energy. We're right where we need to be, and if we need to move, we know right where to go, and the right house will appear for all of us. Knowing I can hear our angels saying, you're always where you need to be. You never had to worry. Now coming back into your physical form, notice your ears, your nose, your senses, hearing the birds around you, or the air conditioner, feeling your toes, your nose, your fingers. I don't know why they're talking about the nose so much today. We'll see about what that means. Calling and zipping up your energy from your root chakra to your crown chakra, completely back in the physical form, grounded to the earth, held by the Divine Mother, grounded by the sun and shielded from anything that might bother your body, thinking Father Sky, Father Star, Father Sun. Breathing in, and as you exhale, make it the longest exhale you can, or just pretend it is. Imagine it is. And we're back. Well, we did that in record time. Healed the whole world. Good morning, beautiful Val. I love you. So good to see you. Sending golden healing light to love everybody. Oh, you guys, I forgot to tell you. I emailed Diana Cooper today. So send her extra light and love. I want her to come on the channel and talk to us. So I'm kind of in love with this woman, Diana Cooper. Her energy just sparkles, and she talks all about the angels and love and all the good stuff. Anyway, so send her extra energy today. I'm going to see if I can't get her on the show. Let's see. I thought about keeping it safe for a while inside, but thought it best to dab it with Manuka honey and release it. Oh, is this one of the crickets? I don't know. Or is it a lizard? Okay. Yeah, felt many angels surrounding our tribe and rays of light. Yeah, and it's funny when Alice, when we went into Kim Copeland's energy, her angels are all around her. I mean, she's so filled with light. But it was an angel party, that's for sure. How is your Tyler? Oh, rosemary, lavender, love, and clay for mites. No, but we did find some spray, and I did find some all natural tabs, and we started giving him 3 tabs a day, and it is really, really helping. And he's itching a little bit, but it's not as bad. So, but I will do that. I was looking for that rosemary, lavender rub and clay. Is it that special clay? It starts with a B. I can't remember the name of it, but it's funny that you say this because Ingrid went to Whole Foods yesterday and brought some home, and I've already got a big bag of it at home too. So, yeah, we should use that on them. Oh, you're so sweet. Healing only requires the right instant. Yeah. Terry Medical Mike piped in and placed his hands on my shoulders and started rolling them and said, loosen up. So I think he's suggesting I do some kind of movement and get the juices flowing. Loosen up, dude. Right? Diana Cooper is the bomb. Yeah, she is amazing. I know I set my sights high, but hey, if you don't ask, you don't get it. Oh, a Mediterranean gecko. Oh, we have a gecko that was 25 years old. It's my son's gecko. Yeah, he's buried underneath one of the trees in the backyard. Yeah. Oh, Sal, you have a long connection to geckos. Our family does too. Yeah. Bentonite. Thank you. Yeah, bentonite clay, Teresa. That's it. Ooh, I can't even pronounce that, Amanda. Hi, Amanda. Diatomaceous earth. Yeah, that's going to take a little time. Bentonite I can do, but diatomaceous, I don't know. It's a supercalifragilistic day. So, all right. Well, everybody have an amazing day. I'll see y'all tomorrow. I don't think I've got anything else on today. I've got some readings. If anybody wants a reading, contact me. Just email me, terryholdingyourspace@gmail.com, because I don't think the thing on the website's working very well. And that might be user error, but I own that. Um, okay. Everybody's talking about the cough and Sedona that they're telling me. I'm just getting on here. Yeah. Oh, Tyler's going into animal hospital. I got to take him in. And I was going to have that done today to have them look at that. Okay. So that's where I'm going today. All right. I'll see y'all later. Lots of love. Bye bye.